Hey there, welcome to my channel. We are now continuing with the third part of the Secrets of the Maw DLC. It's called The Residence, and in this part we are controlling the Runaway Kid who has escaped from the janitor's lair and he has landed unwittingly in the ladies' quarters. Now, if you remember from the primary game, the lady is like this person who has dark magic and she can suck the soul out of you. We don't know much more about her, but Six in the main game did defeat her and devour her and absorbed all of her energy. So the fact that we are going to face off with her again in this chapter means that the events of this game happen a little bit before um, the final chapter of the primary Little Nightmares game. So far, the secrets of the DLC has been far more complex and interesting than the primary game. So I'm really eager to see what happens in this chapter. That's the lady, we can't make any more noise because she gets you. So this is the lady's quarters. This is actually the first time that we actually see her quarters in completely. The final level of the primary Little Nightmares was pretty small. It took me like less than 10 minutes to get through it, so we didn't really get to see much of the lady or like really understand her. So this chapter of the DLC will surely do that. So out here already I can see that these little floorboards are different than the rest, and that means we're gonna have to use them at some point. So with Little Nightmares, it's always a good idea to explore your surroundings and scenery before you make any decisions, because every element of the game has to be used at some point. You just don't know when it has to be used. Now this statue seems like important. It seems okay, so that statue is clearly important. We need it, but at the same time, the moment we pick it up, this room starts collapsing in on itself. So one of the puzzles is going to be replacing the statue with a substitute without the room caving in. Okay, so there are some books out here. Alright, so I can't climb up over there, which means I'm gonna have to shift the ladder. So based on how these books stand out here, I can already tell that they bear some significance. And you have it right there. You have to like probably put the books into those slots. I'm gonna try putting the books in a lot of different slots until something happens, I guess. Okay, so nothing's happening out there. Nope. Yep, I heard a lever cranking. And another. No, not this one. Alright. And the secret doorway opens up. Creepy. Alright, so we have this wooden statue here. And we clearly need to use this as a replacement for the statue in the other room, the one that was collapsing in on itself. Alright, that did it. I've got to go place the statue in its place. Not there. Not there either. Yep, that worked. This is honestly one of like the most interesting and complex puzzles I've ever had to solve. It's like puzzles within puzzles within puzzles. Alright, this time I'm gonna try going up. Alright, I don't think it takes a genius to figure out that you've got to do something with that. Alright, so I'm gonna move it here. Press. So I don't really know what I'm waiting for. I'm just hoping for something to happen. Alright, see that? The moment the light reaches that eye, it sort of blinks and shuts down. So I'm pretty sure I have to move the light so that all the eyes are shut down. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. Alright, all the eyes have officially been shut down. I shine a light on this, and that's it. Yeah, this area is really creepy. All these statues, all of them look like the lady. Like any one of them could be the lady herself. Okay, so when you hit this button, the others shut down, so we can't hit that one. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to turn on all the lights, or as many as possible, in some combination, but we don't know what the key is or what combination exactly. So you've just got to, you know, try until you fail, and then try again. Okay, not that one either. Yep, got the right combination. Alright, so I've got to get that doll, but stay away from the eye, which means I must stay in the shadows of these statues. Now I need to press that button with the statue and hide again. Okay, I can clearly see there are some things in the shadow, some creatures. I'm just gonna make a run for it. Alright, only one more to go. Okay, there are these like shadow babies that seem to be running around. I'm pretty sure I have to follow them, though I really don't want it because they're creepy as hell. Okay, there's one there. Alright, so these babies hate the light, so the way to destroy them is to shine lights on them. Alright, it got me. Any more shadow babies around here? Nope. I think I'm clear. Okay, gotta take this key. Clearly I'm not done with the shadow babies yet. I'm gonna have to face off with them again, but not just yet. Does the key go here? No, not here. Yep, here's the door with the key. These puzzles are insanely satisfying when you like figure them out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to face off against the shadow babies again. One thing I love to do is whenever I'm in a new area like this, I like to explore all of it in a run, even if it kills me, just so I know what I'm dealing with. And it's easier to kill people from a single point when they're all coming at you from one point rather than to face them off from like different direction, which is why I like to corner myself. Okay, so it didn't really work the last time, but I'm hoping this time it does. Alright. Again, I like them only coming at me from one direction. There are a lot more. As long as I can hear kids playing in the background, I'm not done just yet. Okay, there are two of them this time. I think there are more. Whew, that was a lot of them. Okay, I think I'm good now. I can't hear him playing anymore. Alright, I'm pretty sure there are gonna be more here. Alright, I can see another one hiding out there. Okay, there are two more out there. I'm hoping that's all of them. Honestly, like as far as combat goes, this is a pretty innovative and interesting way to do it, because you didn't really have any combat in Little Nightmares, the primary game. It was mostly just running away, and while I wouldn't believe this kid actually fighting these shadows off, I can't believe him just flashing a light at them to try to ward them off. Okay, I've got to be really careful about balancing out here. I'm terrible with balancing. Okay, I'm gonna get my flash out just in case. Okay. Are there more? Come on to the shadow babies. Come on, come on. Okay, no, I think I'm good. Alright, now I have to turn this wheel, but I'm pretty sure that the moment I start turning, more of them are gonna pop out. Yep, there they are. Okay, gotta open it some more. Okay, there are a lot of them this time. Phew, I made it. And I have my final statue. What did that do? Alright. I didn't hold it enough. Alright, and I'm out through this door that I recognize. And I've got to go back to the main room and plant it in its place. I wonder if the Runaway Kid is gonna have to fight the lady again using the same technique as the Six. But considering the fact that she's alive now and Six devoured her earlier, I assume he either won't have to face her in the same way or he will be defeated. Okay, there she is. She is looking at her face. Okay, that was terrifying. So the lady clearly doesn't look as beautiful as she wants to be, and that explains why all the mirrors are shattered. she's aging, or perhaps she's being contorted by some external forces and she can't stand to look at herself, and that's the reason why all these mirrors are shattered. Okay, that's terrifying. Okay, I'm just gonna run for it. Oh no. This like aesthetic is because like everywhere you look, it just looks like it's the lady. Oh. Okay, where did she go? Okay, I heard a door creaking. Oh no, she got me. Okay, terrifying. And I'm now a gnome. Yep, that's me. I'm a gnome. I'm jumping around. So now you know. That's what the gnomes are. The gnomes are all of these other runaway kids who have been caught by the lady and turned into gnomes. But why does she turn them into gnomes? Maybe because they find out her secret and she thinks turning them into gnomes is a fate worse than death and consumption by the guests. And now the fact that 6 ate a gnome, the fact that 6 ate a gnome in the primary game is just so much darker now, because you know that she was actually eating perhaps this runaway kid that we've been playing as, or perhaps some other runaway kid. The only thing we don't know yet is whether 6 is aware of what these gnomes are. Does she know that the gnome she was eating was another runaway kid like herself? So this is where 6 ate the gnome. That sausage you're seeing, that's the sausage that the gnome was offering 6 when she decided to eat the gnome instead of the sausage. It's a really sad place to end this game, because now it's clear 6 did eat the runaway kid. Yeah. And now we also understand why these gnomes are in equal measures terrified but also willing to help 6 and the runaway kid and all other runaway kids, because they are runaway kids. They are other kids who have been trapped in these bodies by the awful creatures living in the Maw, and they just want to do their part to help others. So the DLC is not a part of the main game, but I definitely think you should, if you're playing the main game, you should consider it as a part of the canon, as a part of the game, because it just puts so much light on everything else that's happening in the game. It just adds so much to the story, so much that you just wouldn't know otherwise. It just has another layer. And yeah, I'm really glad that I played this. And there we have a television set with the silhouette of the Thin Man, who will come in the next game. Thanks for watching.